Did you know Nevada contains the darkest night skies in the lower 48, where you can see over 7,000 stars with the naked eye? Did you know the loneliest highway in America crosses terrain so empty, early travelers feared they might never see another human again? And did you know there's a Nevada ghost town where a clown motel sits beside a cemetery under neon desert skies? Welcome to a land of blazing heat, cosmic darkness, outlaw legends, and geological madness. The desert isn't empty, it's hiding secrets. Buckle up, Nevada is about to get wild. Number 1. The loneliest highway. U.S. Route 50 slices across Nevada like a ribbon through pure emptiness. Famously nicknamed the loneliest road in America. Some stretches run more than 100 miles without service towns or even a cell signal. Early motorists feared breakdowns here meant real danger. Scorching heat by day, freezing cold by night, yet this empty corridor once carried Pony Express riders, miners, and stagecoaches chasing fortune across the frontier. Today, you'll cross ghost towns, salt flats, and endless basins framed by jagged mountains. The silence is so deep you can hear wind whisper across sagebrush, a haunting reminder of how vast and unforgiving Nevada truly is. Number 2. The darkest skies in America. Nevada's remote basins produce some of the darkest skies in the continental United States, especially around Great Basin and central Nevada. On moonless nights, the Milky Way burns so bright it casts faint shadows across the desert floor. Astronomers estimate you can see over 7,000 stars with the naked eye, more than triple what most city dwellers ever experience. Early cowboys and miners navigated these skies using constellations as their roadmap. In places untouched by light pollution, the heavens feel enormous and alive, like the universe pressed close enough to touch, turning Nevada into one giant natural planetarium. Number 3. Clown Motel of the Desert. In Tonopah sits one of America's strangest roadside attractions, a neon-lit motel filled with thousands of clown dolls and paintings right beside an old cemetery from the mining area. The combination of silent desert, flickering neon, and staring clown faces gives the place an eerie reputation. Visitors swear they hear whispers at night carried by desert wind across the graves of early miners. Some come for curiosity, others for thrill, but the setting feels straight out of a surreal Western dream, equal parts carnival and ghost story under Nevada's endless sky. Number 4. Wild Horse Kingdom. Nevada is home to more wild horses than any other U.S. state, with tens of thousands roaming open rangelands across federal desert territory. Descendants of Spanish Mustangs gallop across sagebrush plains and mountain foothills, surviving harsh winters and blazing summers. Cowboys once relied on these tough animals to work cattle across rugged terrain. Today, seeing a herd appear through shimmering desert heat feels like stepping back into the Old West. Freedom, dust, thunder of hooves, and untamed spirit running wild across Nevada's wide-open frontier. Number 5. Ghost Town Capital. Nevada once had more than 600 mining towns, many of which now stand abandoned in silence. When gold or silver ran dry, entire populations vanished almost overnight, leaving behind saloons, wooden shacks, and rusting machinery. Some towns still echo with creaking boards and wind rattling broken windows. Explorers wander empty streets where outlaws, gamblers, and prospectors once chased fortune. Nevada isn't just desert. It's a graveyard of boom and bust dreams frozen in dust and time. Number 6. The Extraterrestrial Highway. Stretching through southern Nevada is a lonely desert road officially named the Extraterrestrial Highway, skirting the mysterious military zone known as Area 51. UFO sightings, strange lights, and conspiracy lore have turned this empty highway into a magnet for curiosity seekers. Roadside signs, warn of alien crossings, and diners serve alien burgers to travelers chasing the unknown. Whether myth or mystery, the vast emptiness, silent mountains, and glowing night skies make the region feel truly otherworldly. Number 7. Cowboy country still lives. Nevada remains one of the most authentic cowboy states in America, where ranching still shapes rural life. Vast cattle ranges stretch across desert valleys, and real working cowboys ride horseback under blazing sun. Rodeos, branding sessions, and dusty boots are part of everyday culture in small Nevada towns. The frontier spirit never disappeared. It simply adapted, surviving quietly beyond the neon glow of Las Vegas in a land where the West still breathes. Number 8. A desert of hidden gold. Nevada produces more gold than any other state, and more than most countries on Earth. Modern mines pull millions of ounces annually from deep beneath barren desert ground. Some mines are so massive they can be seen from space. Giant terrace scars carved into mountains. Prospectors once risked everything for gold. Today, Nevada remains a global powerhouse of hidden wealth buried under seemingly empty land. Number 9. The Basin and Range Puzzle. Nevada's landscape is shaped by the basin and range, long parallel mountain chains separated by wide desert valleys. From above, the land looks like ripples frozen in stone. These mountains, formed as Earth's crust stretched and cracked, slowly reshaping the state over millions of years. Travelers crossing Nevada often climb ridge after ridge, descending into endless basins, a geological rhythm that defines the state's wild terrain. Number 10. The desert that sings. In remote Nevada, certain sand dunes hum and vibrate when wind sweeps across them, producing low, haunting tones like a distant drum. Scientists say shifting grains create deep resonance across the dune's surface. To early travelers, the sound felt supernatural, the desert itself whispering across the silence. Standing alone beside a singing dune, hearing the earth hum beneath your feet is one of Nevada's strangest natural experiences. Did you know Nevada contains a valley where temperatures once rivaled the hottest ever recorded on Earth? Did you know hidden in the desert are ancient trails where giant ground sloths once roamed? And did you know there's a Nevada town where time seems frozen in 1905, with wooden sidewalks and saloons still standing? The deeper you go, the stranger Nevada becomes, a land of heat, history, mystery, and wild frontier echoes carved into dust and stone. Number 11. The Furnace of the Mojave. Southern Nevada borders one of the most brutal heat zones in North America, where summer temperatures regularly soar past 115 degrees and desert surfaces can exceed 160 degrees Fahrenheit. In these conditions, survival depends on shade, water, and timing. Early explorers traveled by night to avoid deadly heat, while modern hikers carry gallons of water for safety. The Mojave's furnace-like environment shapes everything. Plants grow low, animals hide underground, and mirages simmer across highways. Nevada's desert isn't just hot, it's an endurance test written in sunlight and survival. Number 12. Ice Age giants once roamed. Long before casinos and highways, Nevada was home to mammoths, giant ground sloths, and saber-toothed predators. Fossils found across the state reveal a time when grasslands and lakes supported massive Ice Age creatures. Ancient trackways show where giant animals walked across muddy shores thousands of years ago. Imagine towering mammoths moving through valleys now covered in sagebrush. Nevada's desert hides a prehistoric world beneath its surface, a reminder that this harsh land once supported giants of another era. Number 13. Virginia City Time Capsule. Perched high above the desert, Virginia City feels like a Western movie frozen in time. Wooden boardwalks, iron balconies, and dusty saloons remain from the 1800s silver boom. At its peak, the town helped produce one of the richest silver strikes in history, drawing gamblers, outlaws, and fortune seekers. Mark Twain once worked here as a journalist before fame found him. Walking its streets today, you can almost hear wagon wheels and piano music drifting through the mountain air. Number 14. The hidden desert rivers. Though Nevada is known for dryness, hidden rivers flow beneath the surface through underground aquifers. Some streams vanish into desert soil, traveling unseen for miles before reappearing elsewhere. These secret waterways sustain wildlife, springs, and fragile ecosystems in otherwise barren regions. Early settlers often followed animal trails to locate hidden water. Nevada may look empty, but beneath the dust, water still moves quietly through ancient underground channels carved over thousands of years. Number 15. The Great Sagebrush Sea. Nevada contains one of the largest continuous sagebrush ecosystems in North America, a vast silvery green landscape stretching to the horizon. This hardy plant survives drought, heat, and cold, shaping the desert's scent and identity. Cowboys once used sagebrush for firewood and shelter, and wildlife depend on it for survival. When wind sweeps across miles of sage, the land moves like an ocean, a living desert sea rolling under endless skies. Number 16. Sandstorm Country. Nevada's winds can whip across dry lake beds, lifting dust into towering sandstorms that swallow highways and darken skies. Visibility can drop to near zero in seconds, turning day into eerie twilight. Early travelers feared these storms, as losing direction in open desert could mean danger. Even today, massive dust walls sometimes appear on the horizon, racing forward like desert waves, reminding everyone how powerful and unpredictable Nevada's landscape can be. Number 17. The Old Spanish Trail. Nevada once served as a key corridor for the Old Spanish Trail, a rugged trade route linking New Mexico to California. Traders crossed scorching deserts and towering ranges, driving pack animals loaded with goods across dangerous terrain. The journey could take months, facing heat, thirst, and isolation. Parts of this historic trail still trace faint lines across Nevada's wild interior, ghost paths of commerce and survival etched into desert soil. Number 18. Desert lightning storms. Summer monsoons bring dramatic lightning storms across Nevada's skies. Bolts strike distant mountains while thunder rolls across open basins like cannon fire. Rain may fall in one valley, while another remains bone dry. These storms fuel flash floods that reshape canyons in minutes. Watching lightning dance across Nevada's vast horizon feels epic. Sky, land, and storm locked in raw natural spectacle. Number 19. The Valley of Fire. Nevada's Valley of Fire glows in blazing red sandstone formed over 150 million years ago. Wind and erosion carved arches, domes, and waves into fiery rock landscapes. At sunrise and sunset, the formations ignite in deep crimson and orange, making the desert appear aflame. Ancient petroglyphs carved by early peoples still mark canyon walls, blending geology and human history into one dramatic desert masterpiece. Number 20. Desert survivors. Nevada's wildlife evolved to endure extremes. Kangaroo rats survive without drinking water, extracting moisture from seeds. Desert tortoises spend most of their lives underground to escape heat. Coyotes roam vast distances under moonlight, thriving in harsh terrain. Every creature in Nevada's desert is a survival expert, adapted to a land where water is rare, heat is relentless, and life depends on resilience. Number 21. The Silver State Legacy. Nevada earned its nickname during the Great Silver Boom of the 1800s, when the Comstock lode became one of the richest mineral discoveries in history. Mines produced staggering wealth, helping finance development across the American West. Boomtowns sprang up overnight, filled with prospectors, saloons, and ambition. Though silver mining declined, Nevada's identity remained tied to that glittering frontier era of fortune and risk. Number 22. The Black Desert Night. Far from city lights, Nevada nights feel almost unreal. Coyotes howl across valleys while cold air settles over silent desert basins. Stars blaze overhead in crystal clarity. Temperatures can plunge dramatically after sunset, transforming scorching daytime heat into chilling night. The desert becomes a different world, quiet, vast, and haunting under cosmic darkness. Number 23. The Cowboy Rodeo Tradition. Rodeos remain a proud Nevada tradition, celebrating skills of working cowboys, bronc riding, bull riding, and roping. These events trace back to real ranch work, where skill meant survival. Dust rises, crowds cheer, and Western heritage lives on in a small-town arenas across the state. Nevada's frontier spirit isn't history. It's still alive in saddle leather and desert dust. Number 24. Flash flood fury. Though rainfall is rare, Nevada flash floods can turn dry washes into raging rivers within minutes. Sudden storms send torrents roaring through canyons, sweeping rocks, debris, and anything in their path. These powerful floods carve new channels and reshape desert terrain. The dry land may appear harmless, but when rain comes, Nevada shows explosive force. Number 25. Desert silence. One of Nevada's strangest experiences is absolute silence. In remote basins, far from roads or towns, the quiet is so deep it feels physical. No wind, no engines, no voices, just stillness stretching across miles of empty land. Early travelers describe the silence as haunting, almost overwhelming. In Nevada, emptiness has its own presence, vast, powerful, and unforgettable. Did you know Nevada contains a desert where nuclear blast once shook the earth and lit the sky brighter than the sun? Did you know there's a mountain so remote early explorers called it the end of the world? And did you know beneath Nevada's deserts lies ancient lava flows, buried volcanoes, and hidden fire from Earth's past? This is the final descent into Nevada's wildest chapter, where frontier history, raw geology, and desert mystery collide in a land that refuses to be ordinary. Number 26. Nevada test site shockwaves. In the mid-20th century, southern Nevada became ground zero for nuclear testing, where over 900 detonations reshaped desert land and sky. Some blasts were visible from Las Vegas hotels nearly 100 miles away, lighting the horizon in eerie flashes. Shockwaves rattled windows, and mushroom clouds rose like surreal desert storms. Scientists studied the Earth's response while locals watched atomic dawns glow over distant mountains. Today, the land still bears craters and silent scars, reminders of a time when Nevada briefly became the stage for humanity's most powerful experiments. Number 27. Lunar landscape on Earth. Central Nevada's volcanic fields create terrain so barren and alien, astronauts once trained here before walking on the moon. Black lava flows, cinder cones, and ash fields stretch across silent basins, shaped by eruptions long before human history. Walking across this hardened lava feels like stepping onto another planet. Jagged rock, endless skies, and absolute isolation. Nevada holds pieces of Earth's fiery past frozen in stone, landscapes forged in fire and silence. Number 28. The Great Nevada Mirror. Across dry lake beds known as playas, rain occasionally transforms desert into a vast mirror reflecting sky and mountains perfectly. During rare wet seasons, shallow water spreads across miles of flat ground, turning Nevada into a surreal glass landscape. The reflection becomes so perfect, horizon lines disappear, making earth and sky seem to merge into one endless plain. It's a fleeting spectacle. Water soon vanishes, leaving cracked earth behind, as if the desert briefly remembered its ancient lakes. Number 29. The outlaw hideouts. Nevada's rugged terrain once sheltered outlaws, rustlers, and fugitives who vanished into remote canyons and desert mountains. With endless hiding places and little law enforcement, frontier criminals could disappear for years. Stories of hidden loot, secret camps, and desert escapes still echo in remote ghost towns. The wild frontier spirit of Nevada wasn't just about fortune. It was about survival, rebellion, and mystery in a land where distance was protection. Number 30. The desert that glows. In certain Nevada valleys, tiny mineral crystals in sand and rock can sparkle intensely under moonlight, creating a faint shimmering glow across the ground. Combined with bright stars and pale desert dust, the effect makes the land appear almost luminous at night. Early travelers describe the desert as glowing silver, giving rise to the state's famous nickname, the Silver State, not just from mines, but from moonlit desert shine. Number 31. Mountain ranges without end. Nevada contains more mountain ranges than any other state in the lower 48. Over 300 separate ranges rising from desert basins. Driving across Nevada means crossing ridge after ridge, each revealing another valley beyond. From the air, these parallel mountains look like ripples frozen across Earth's surface. The repetition creates endless horizons, reinforcing Nevada's reputation as vast, rugged, and almost limitless. Number 32. Desert volcano legacy. Though Nevada has no active volcanoes today, ancient eruptions shaped huge portions of its terrain. Ash layers, lava beds, and volcanic rock fields reveal a fiery geological past. Some eruptions were massive enough to blanket entire regions in ash. Over millions of years, erosion carved these hardened deposits into dramatic formations. Beneath Nevada's quiet desert lies a memory of fire powerful enough to reshape landscapes on a continental scale. Number 33. The railroad frontier. Railroads transformed Nevada in the 1800s, linking remote mining towns to the outside world. Steam engines crossed deserts carrying silver, gold, and supplies across harsh terrain. Small rail towns sprang up along the tracks, many later fading into ghost towns. Rusting rails and abandoned depots still mark Nevada's rail frontier, echoes of a time when iron tracks brought life to isolated desert communities. Number 34. Desert wind sculptors. Nevada winds act like invisible artists, slowly carving rock into arches, fins, and strange shapes over thousands of years. In exposed desert zones, constant wind-driven sand polishes stone smooth and sharpens edges into dramatic formations. Entire rock faces have been sculpted into surreal shapes by nothing more than air and time. Nevada's desert is a gallery of natural sculptures created by relentless wind. Number 35. Mirage highways. Heat rising from Nevada's highways often creates powerful mirages that look like shimmering lakes stretching across the road ahead. Drivers may see distant mountains floating upside down or roads appearing to dissolve in water. These optical illusions occur when hot air bends light, tricking the eye. In Nevada's extreme heat, reality itself seems to blur. A desert magic trick played by temperature and light. Number 36. Desert isolation. Some Nevada towns remain so remote they are hundreds of miles from major cities, surrounded by nothing but desert and mountains. Supplies, weather, and distance shape daily life in ways modern cities never experience. Residents rely on resilience, independence, and frontier spirit, echoes of the Old West surviving in the present day. Number 37. The sagebrush rebellion spirit. Nevada's culture has long included fierce independence tied to land, water, and frontier survival. Debates over federal land, ranching rights, and desert use shape the state's identity. In Nevada, the spirit of self-reliance runs deep, forged in isolation, distance, and the harsh realities of desert life. Number 38. Desert snow surprise. Despite its desert reputation, Nevada's high mountains receive heavy winter snow, feeding rivers and springs far below. Snow-covered peaks rising above dry basins create dramatic contrasts. Alpine winter towering over desert heat. Spring snowmelt sustains fragile ecosystems and ranch lands, proving Nevada is far more diverse than its desert image suggests. Number 39. The endless horizon effect. In Nevada's vast basins, the horizon stretches so far that distance becomes hard to judge. Mountains appear closer than they are, and travelers may drive hours towards peaks that seem just beyond reach. This illusion of endless space contributes to Nevada's powerful sense of scale, a landscape that feels almost boundless. Number 40. Desert fossil secrets. Nevada's rocks preserve fossils from ancient oceans, reptiles, and prehistoric life dating back hundreds of millions of years. Long before deserts formed, this region lay beneath seas, teeming with marine life. Today, fossil shells and imprints lie embedded in mountain stone, evidence of oceans where desert now reigns. Number 41. The Great Silence returns. As night falls across remote Nevada, the desert becomes motionless once again. Wind fades, heat vanishes, and darkness settles over valleys and ranges. Under starlight, Nevada returns to its most powerful state, vast, quiet, and timeless. Number 42. Frontier survival. Early settlers survived Nevada's harsh terrain through grit, ingenuity, and sheer determination. Water scarcity, isolation, and extreme weather tested every traveler. Many failed, but those who endured helped shape Nevada's frontier identity. Tough, resilient, and unbreakable. Number 43. Desert moonlight trails. Moonlight across Nevada's pale desert floor can illuminate trails clearly enough to walk without lanterns. Early riders sometimes traveled by moon to avoid daytime heat. Under silver light, the desert transforms into a ghostly landscape of shadows and quiet beauty. Number 44. Nevada's hidden oasis. Scattered springs and hidden valleys create rare green pockets across the desert, sustaining wildlife and early settlements. These oases became vital lifelines for travelers crossing barren land. Finding water in Nevada often meant survival and sometimes fortune. Number 45. The Western spirit lives on. Even today, Nevada preserves authentic Western culture. Ranching, rodeos, frontier festivals, and cowboy traditions rooted deep in history. Beyond bright city lights, the Old West still rides across Nevada's open land. Number 46. Desert time warp. Some Nevada towns feel untouched by modern time, where historic buildings, saloons, and dusty streets preserve a living past. Walking through them feels like stepping into another century. Echoes of miners, gamblers, and pioneers lingering in the desert air. Number 47. Nevada's geological heartbeat. Earthquakes, fault lines, and shifting crust continue to reshape Nevada slowly. The land is still moving. Mountains are still rising. Valleys still sinking. Nevada's history isn't finished. It's still being written beneath our feet. Number 48. Fire and ice together. In Nevada, desert heat and mountain snow coexist within short distances. You can leave scorching valleys and reach cool alpine forests within hours. Few places blend extremes so dramatically. Fire below, ice above. Number 49. The desert never sleeps. Even in silence, Nevada is alive. Wind shaping rock, animals moving under darkness, stars blazing overhead. The desert appears empty, but life and motion continue endlessly beyond human sight. Number 50. The Wild Nevada Legacy. Nevada is more than desert. It's a land of extremes, mystery, resilience, and frontier spirit. From ancient seas to nuclear fire, from wild horses to ghost towns, Nevada tells a story of survival and transformation. Beneath endless sky and blazing sun, the Silver State remains untamed, unpredictable, and unforgettable. A place where the wild still lives. And there you have it, Nevada, a land of fire, silence, and untamed legend. From ghost towns swallowed by dust to wild horses thundering across endless horizons. The desert that remembers oceans, volcanoes, and nuclear suns. Out here, the frontier never truly died. It just went quiet. So the next time you see Nevada on a map, remember, beneath that empty space lies one of the wildest stories on Earth. The desert is watching, and its story is far from over.